What up? Big Herc916. Positivity, motivation. Thank you for subscribing, for tuning in. Make sure you share this channel. I spit a lot of game over here. Also, check me out on Bigo. Links in the description. Over there, I could be raw and uncut. Spit some really game that I can't really talk about over here because of all the censoring and all the red tape. So check me out on Bigo and Big Herc916. I'm getting down over there doing some big things. I made a post on Instagram today and want to share one of the comments about the feedback, right? And give you guys a perspective of the mentality of a lot of people that feel like they're still a victim, and they want to point the finger at everybody but themselves. I said excuses are easy because they are comfortable, and the only people that will care and listen are the other losers around you making excuses too. And then somebody asked me, Big Herc, do you look down on those people without nice houses and cars, or do you think you're better due to their shortcomings? And I said, look, man, for somebody to get mad at you because you don't consider yourself a loser, they got some major issues. Now, I've been around that loser group and been a loser. I've made excuses for things that I should have been trying to find solutions to. But yet I want to sit around because it's easier to talk about somebody else as being a problem rather than myself. I walked around in prison for almost a decade and used to read all types of books and magazines, and I had a laundry bag that I carried with me. And do you know how many guys used to ask me, what am I reading all the time, while they were sitting there watching BT or basketball or football? I would tell them, I'm reading about what I'm going to do when I get out. And they're like, when do you get out? I said, I still have like 6, 7 more years, 8 more years. They're like, man, you're not going nowhere right now. What you worried about that for? That was the mentality. Same mentality on the street, but that was the mentality of dudes in prison. Like, you're not going home tomorrow, so what are you worried about it for? And I would have a Fortune magazine sometimes, a Rob Report, DuPont Register. And one of the dudes, man, when I asked him about sending me a subscription to the Rob Report and the DuPont, and because I already had some other business magazines, he's like, man, I'm not going to send you that subscription, because that's what got you in there, wanting to have all those nice things, man. You need to just settle, basically be complacent. And you know what, man? That guy, years later, even after I got out, really showed his ass, and he ended up being a piece of shit. He's always a hater, man. Always a person who, if you had more than him, or you were trying to achieve a level, he was always the type of person, as long as you were underneath him or he had more than you, he felt better than you. But as soon as he felt like you somewhat challenged his accomplishments or success, and it didn't have to be an outward challenge, it's just the fact that you were elevating, he tried to shut you down. And that's the majority of people in your life right now. And you wonder why I say the losers around you, because they are making the same excuses because they don't want you to come up with an answer either. See, that's the problem with the people around you. You thinking they're your friends. And like I said, man, if you're cool with that, I'm not trying to say as far as being better than anybody. But at the same time, why are so many people down on the next man when he wants to better himself? Because you want a big house, a nice car, does that mean you are downing people who don't have they don't have those things? Or that means that you think you're better than them because you want to drive a nice car? Is that how those people feel? And that's why a lot of people can be very dangerous, because they feel some kind of way about you trying to make moves in life. See, this is a jungle out here. And the jungle has hyenas, has lions, has tigers, it has wildebeest, it has crocodiles, it has hippos, rhinos, zebras, all type of animals. But a lot of what people think that they're a lion or a tiger, and they're a goddamn meerkat, or maybe they're a tortoise. But they try to hang with you. And see, we're not all gonna hang out together, man. Not in the jungle. Even though we might be in certain situations in the same general area, you got to figure out what animal you are in the jungle, and you better figure it out fast, man, before one of these other animals turn around and hijack your ass and get you caught up in something because of their jealousy. And that's what it is, man. I used to get it all the time, man. That nigga think he better than it. Who he think he is, man, walking around here always trying to talk like he know what he talking about. Damn, dude, you sit and watch TV all day. Would you be happy if I sat down and watched TV with you all day and was a jackass and talked about the system and how oppressed it is and the fact that we're all in here doing time? I'm trying to figure a way out. Why don't you come help me? Oh, I ain't going over there. That's what I thought. So sit your dumb ass down in front of the TV and shut your mouth and quit worrying about me. And when I figure a way out, don't ask me for the answer. See, that's the type of shit, man, you deal with when you're trying to elevate yourself. But when you're around a bunch of crabs in the bucket, a bunch of scandalous people, man, that's what type of shit goes on. And these people, a lot of you youngsters out here don't know that. So you think, oh, man, and you get mad. You think somebody owes you something. Don't nobody owe you a goddamn thing, man. Leave the TV alone and go read for 10 hours a day. You will find some knowledge. Go out here and try to put some work in a trade or a skill, and you will find a way to get ahead. You ain't going to find it sitting on your ass getting mad at the next man because he says that, yeah, if you make excuses, you're a loser. You are. A winner finds answers. He's looking for a solution. In the military, it's all about being a winner. Playing sports, it's all about being a winner. It's about finding a solution. Don't keep complaining about something. What's the options? What's your answer? That's all that needs to be talked about. That's what I mean. You don't have to be a loser. A loser's by choice. And of course, if you're in competition, somebody's always going to win. But at least if you're trying to figure out a solution, you're in the game. But for a lot of you guys, you're not trying to figure out nothing, but you want to hate and you want to get mad and say that, hey, man, you think you're better. No, you could be better too, man. Why don't you try to stop complaining and figure out a solution? Try to find something that's going to work for you to help you elevate yourself. That's the goddamn problem, man. I heard it time and time again. Dudes wanting to fight me because I'm going to the goddamn law library or because I'm reading a Rob report. And a dude told me, another guy, oh, you think you're going to own something in there? You think you're going to buy you a boat? You think you're going to have you one of those cars? Man, shit, you better get out and get you a job. Nigga, you go out and get you a job. You go out there and work on somebody's roof. You go out there and shovel shit. But leave me the F alone, man. Don't tell me what I can and can't do because you ain't doing nothing. And all you do every day is go in there and watch the same girl shake her ass on TV. But you talking about, I'm not going to get nowhere, but I'm studying? Come on, man. Don't work like that. But that's what you deal with, man. And like I always go back and make that reference because prison is a micro of the macro. And these same people out here who don't put in no effort, who don't put in the time, who don't want to read. A lot of people ain't read a book since they left high school, if they've even read one then. But they see you doing stuff and they feel that you're not going to get ahead because they didn't get ahead, and you shouldn't think you're better because you're applying yourself. God damn it, if you're applying yourself, you are better. If you're going and putting in a 10-hour day to accomplish something at the end of the day to get ahead, you are going to be somebody. You're not a loser because you're making the effort. But if you're sitting around complaining, pointing the finger, but yet you're sitting around, got weed in your mouth all day, smoking, and you're popping pills and you're in a video game for 8-10 hours a day and you're mad because the other dude is getting ahead, you're a hater, man. You're a goddamn hater. So watch out for them haters, man, and do what you do and be a winner. Big Herc916.
Hello, I'm Big Herc916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.
Welcome to Vault TV. If you're fed up with paying cable companies and streaming apps too much money every month for limited content, then Vault TV is the solution you've been waiting for. Vault TV uses our innovative software to connect you with up to 17,000 live TV channels from over 50 countries worldwide. Watch up to 100,000 movies on demand, up to 5,000 TV shows with over 120,000 episodes, live sports, news, and so much more. Starting as low as $12.99 per month and no need for a cable guy to come to your home, it's never been a better time to make the switch to Vault TV. Save money and have the full freedom to control your home entertainment your way. Visit us at vaulttv.com and start saving money today.
What up? Big Herc916, positivity, motivation. And, I'm really big into cars, and I've been working with a lot of companies doing little sponsorships. Well, I recently got a sponsorship by Muscle Up Car Detail. Shout out to Muscle Up. And this is the latest and greatest. It's non-chemical, water-based car detail, and I'll have the link in the description, but I'm gonna be doing a lot of promo for them, so make sure you check out the videos. But this stuff actually works really well. As you can see, the M6 is pretty dirty, and car detail, use it in between washes. Sometimes you don't want to pull out the water hose or go through the actual drive-through. Well, a good way to kind of supplement that in between is to use like a car detail spray. So I'm gonna spray a section of the car and kind of let you see what it does. So if you're not familiar with detailing, check out the website. It kind of tells you a little bit, but you spray a little bit on, wipe a section of the car, and like I said, this car is pretty dirty because I haven't washed it in a week. But if you look at that, now I'm gonna flip the rag over, and always use like a microfiber. I'm gonna flip it over, kind of rub it in right here, but you can see it actually works really well. Doesn't streak. I mean, man, it leaves a nice little shine. Now, if you compare that to the other side, this is actually a really good detail product, comparable to a lot of the stuff you have on the market. And go to the website. The website's in the links in the description. musclecarDetailSpray.com. Man, some of the best stuff I've used on my cars, and I'm really big into keeping my cars clean and detailed. So check it out. Let me know what you think, and holler back.